cold. Sacred light. Worry not. I must not falter.
To get down to business! My blossoms, self-deceivers!
Stop!
Crimson blossom! Stemming! To get down to business! Vitality, sow it! It's getting fun. Leave it to me. Reborn from ancient roots! The lovely smell of all my twine. Grafting, suffer! The lovely smell of all my prey. Chaos! Crimson blossom! Fun. Stunning! Leave it to me. Stay calm. At your disposal. My blossoms, self-deceivers! Would you like a fun game between the two of us?
Understood. I am here.
Let's reach farther.
Why hesitate if you know what you want?
I'll do my best. Another day, another heroic. Oh! Would you like a fun...
Understood. I am here to serve.
Let me be there forever.
Let's reach farther destinations together.
Why hesitate if you know what you want?
Would you like a fun game between the two of us?
The experiment begins.
Wind against my vines. Would you like a
Let me be there for everyone, as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind. Why hesitate if you know what you want?
I'll do my best. Would you like a fun game between the two of us? Would you... Lovely smell of all my chaos. Crimson Blossom. Let's have fun. Vitality sower! The lovely smell of all my feed my blossoms! Self-deceivers! Together we fight! Thunder Glider! Take hold. Let it come. Reborn from ancient roots! Today will be a fine day.
Ciao, we need to get to the Cathedral of Mercury.
Got it. Please.
Legends say the Sentinel quelled the storm and stilled the waves, sparing countless lives at sea. To show their gratitude, people place candles around the statue, keeping them lit both day and night. Every boat that passes pays their respect. It may seem fanciful, but it's best to show respect as we pass by.
So, is this the statue of the Sentinel?
We are now in the Physalia Residency's territory. We should... Wait, look over there. He looks like the man we saw in Mr. Fulmin's memory. Let's follow him.
Gilberto, how are things progressing?
Your trust means a lot, Priest Alessio. The flower has been quite effective.
A word of caution. Don't overstep. We can't afford unwanted scrutiny.
I know what I'm doing.
Our sanctuary isn't infinite. Some murmurs are getting harder to quiet.
I understand. That's why our beliefs are already one. This is also the destiny they intend.
More seekers. What brings you to these halls? Sir Gilberto, a pious soul. I've heard whispers of you. An acolyte mentioned your desire to meet the Sentinel. I assume, but I don't think you truly understand the significance of the Carnival. Allow me to explain. You've probably heard about the connection between the Carnival and the Sentinel. But do you know why the Carnival hasn't been held for years? In the last Carnival, a sea fog shrouded the entire city. Echoes paraded like lost souls. A dragon roared above, and a beast in the sea stirred up towering waves. It was sent as punishment, a warning against our indulgence and division. This is our Primus, Fenrico, the enlightened. Amidst that chaos, he stepped forward and quelled the Sentinel's wrath. Raguna's greatness was forged from its battles with the sea. It inspired a common goal in all our hearts. Without everyone working together, land cannot be cultivated. You see? This is why we preach restraint and control. This is why we must banish those who stray from the right path, and impose restrictions on those who threaten the common good. We've dedicated ourselves to this cause. I simply mean that the Order's actions are always made with great deliberation. Guided by the Sentinel, we strive to unite and lead the people. We hope to build a kingdom on high, a land of the blessed. As it was, I trust you'll have faith in the Order's judgment. We handle all matters that come to our attention. What did you say? How could the forgive me? I must. If you have further questions, seek answers in the cathedral. We are always open to those. But I remind you to keep your distance from the sacred relics and honor our customs. Otherwise, we will have no choice.
Huh. What's got him so rattled that he'd leave us like that? He's hiding something. We saw Gilberto enter the cathedral with our own eyes. Could there be a hidden chamber?
Now that you mention it, something's not sitting right.
I didn't expect the Order to have such a grand garden hidden here. But where could Gilberto have gone? Let's split up and see what we can find.
Did he head that way? At the end of the garden. Is that a confessional?
Looks like they're slowly finding their way. No need to rush. The grand revelry draws closer and closer.
Step forward. What burdens weigh upon your soul? What do you wish to confess? May the Sentinel grant your absolution. Now, I shall open the path to you.
Wind against my vines.
You're saying the Visalia family was involved in the incident at the Carnival rehearsal?
Not yet, Mr. Alberto. But the clues we found all lead to a Visalia family member, Gilberto. We will
The Visalia family. It seems they've run out of patience. This mess has got up. Please, pass on my thanks to our guest for the help. If you find yourselves short of hands or funds, do let me...
I will, sir. There's also another sensitive matter. It appears a priest from the Cathedral of Mercury is involved, so it's highly possible that the Order is aware of this.
The Order. Let me handle them. You just focus on Gilberto for now. Whatever the case, the Carnival must be secured. This goes beyond the Montelli family. It's also about the faith and hope of...
Understood. Not really. It's from Mr. Alberto. He's the head of Averardo Bank, my superior. But this doesn't sound like him. He's usually cautious and rarely makes outright promises, unless one of the big shots in the family is twisting his arm. If the top brass are alarmed, it can only mean that the situation may be... Maybe I'm overthinking this. We should search the area. Strange. Did Gilberto just vanish into thin air? I see. A wingray. That explains it.
Wingray?
Yes. It's a type of echo that can fly. People in Raguna often use them to travel quickly between locations. If Gilberto set up this wingray as an escape route, it should lead us straight to him. Let's use the grapple to hitch a ride on... Quite the view, isn't it? Welcome to Whisperwind Haven, known for its iconic windmills and flower fields. Legend has it, this was once the home of the Blessed Maiden. Some people are over there. Let's check if they know anything.
Look! Foul monsters, taste my steel! The Blessed Maiden smote the fiends who dare descend the hallowed stairs. Yet the dark tide surged on as more monsters poured forth from the mist. In this fateful moment, the Blessed Maiden beheld her destiny's end. Moved by the divinity. Wait. Your tone sounds a bit... Determined? In Imperator's name, vile monsters, I swear your behind shall be met with the end of my boots! I meant determined, not angry.
Ah, we meet again, valiant champion of the foreign land. Our paths intertwine once more. A result of Imperator's divine intervention. Don't you agree? Pardon me, but this lady by your side seems rather familiar.
I am Zani. I work at Averardo Bank.
Ah, yes. You look quite chivalrous, if I may say so. Yet, with your weary face, I'm afraid I can only dub you the Sorrowful Knight.
That's quite fitting. Do I thank you for that?
Ah, no need for the formalities. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Cristoforo, a humble playwright grappling with modern trends. Delighted to meet you. Actually, I've been working on a script about the Blessed Maiden lately. The well-known martyred maiden, Fleur-de-Lis. Her brave sacrifice during the Dark Tide saved Raguna many years ago. That sacred maiden perished just as the curtain fell, lying in the center of the sanctuary where spotlights converged. I've longed to capture that tragic scene in a play. The script's nearly finished, but something's amiss. With Fleur-de-Lis's home right here before me, I had hoped to find traces of the Blessed Maiden's early life. Childhood plays a key role in shaping one's personality, you know. Sadly, no. I confess, I've made zero progress. Most legends of the Blessed Maiden are lost to time. I'm forced to rely on imagination. Nevertheless, the script is finished. I've even asked the children over there to help me rehearse it. Here, have a copy. I'm eager for your thoughts. Apologies. I started rambling about my play again.
We're looking for someone. Did you?
The Thessalias. Come to think of it, I had noticed a nobly dressed gentleman around here recently. Yeah, in fact, I even stared a bit. Old habits die hard. The Thessalias rarely venture beyond city walls, you see.
So Gilberto did pass through here.
Speaking of that man, word from the local villagers is that odd occurrences have plagued the area since his arrival. You've likely noticed the abundance of echoes here in Whisperwind Haven. One might say it's more their village than ours. But since that nobleman's arrival, echoes in the area have been vanishing without a trace. Like time lost forever. Books forgotten by people. And cherished memories faded away in time's current. Oh, pardon.
Echoes disappearing. Sounds familiar. Echoes started acting strangely when Gilberto showed up. Just like what happened in the Carnival rehearsal. Mr. Cristoforo, do you know where those echoes were last seen before?
I'm in the dark as well. However, these echoes are keen to find their friends too. They're not fighters, but they can surely be your guide. Why not?
Everything seems normal here. Let's keep moving. There's something on top of that ruin. Are those corroded frequencies? Need to find a way up there. There are Physalia markings on them. These are petals. I think I saw them before. Something's wrong with these echoes. Looks like someone's pulling their strings, just like at the rehearsal. Need to find a way to stop them first.
Ah, you have returned. How did it go? Any discovery? Intriguing. Frequency corrosion, you say? So these missing echoes appeared out of nowhere and turned hostile. This is unheard of. Echoes are the Sentinel's gift to Rinascita. They're not supposed to turn on each other, much less humans.
Actually, there was a similar incident with hostile echoes in Raguna City recently. It was more serious, and the echoes involved almost hurt us. That's why we're investing.
I presume the Physalia you seek is entangled in this affair? I see. Very well. The frequency corrosion driving the echoes mad has been resolved. But we must still caution villagers and their echoes. They should exercise vigilance and avoid perilous areas.
Looks like we're dealing with a repeat of the rehearsal incident here. But if Gilberto was behind this, how did he pull it off? Petals? They give off a strange feeling.
All right, let's give it a try. Tastes kind of weird. It's not an echo, or a tacit discord. The frequency's coming from a resonator, a super strong one.
Strange. Gilberto's a resonator, but he doesn't seem particularly strong. Yes. Be it the mastermind or another pawn, it's got the Visalia family written all over it. They staged the accident, endangering civilians, and then used it to frame the Montellis. What a story. This is definitely headline material. Just think of the leverage the Montelli family could...
Hey, look over there! Clapper. It's Phoebe. What's she doing here with all those echoes? Wait.
Olivia, Breno, any sign of Beppe? Strange. Where? Oh, cut it out, Breno, stop that. Wait, Breno's right here. Then...
Nah, Beppe, it's me, Abby!
Oh! That's enough, Abby.
Lame. I was just trying to have some fun with her.
Oh, it's you. I thought you were at Raguna City. Didn't expect to meet you here.
Greetings, madam. My name is Zani, Averardo Bank.
Oh, I don't think we've met.
Well, it's probably because I haven't been to church much. We're investigating the echo incident from the Carnival rehearsal at Whisperwind Haven, as requested by the Montelli family.
The Echo incident. Yes, I've also heard of it. I even heard you were caught right in the middle of it. Please accept my apologies on behalf of the Order. By the way, have any of you seen an echo named Beppe? They're about this tall and usually wander around here, but I can't seem to find them anywhere.
May I? Sorry, we didn't see the echo you mentioned, but we found clues on their odd behavior. They all point to a He's also caused similar incidents here recently. Echoes went out of control and attacked each other.
The Order has also received reports of missing echoes in this area. Is it possible that the Visalia... From what I know, the Visalia family is deeply respectful of...
Have you seen
a petal? The ritual one? Oh, right. I think I saw this flower in the Cathedral of Mercury, and Priest Alessio was wearing it. Wait, could he be involved with the Visalia family's plans? Imperator granted us echoes, the skies, lands, oceans, and sustenance, to which we should all be grateful and reverent. I request to join your investigation. As a servant of the Sentinel, I simply cannot turn a blind eye to their unholy acts.
Fine by me. With someone from the Order as a neutral witness, the Visalias won't be able to accuse us of fabricating evidence. As long as I'm not treated like a heretic and get kicked out of Rinascita later.
Great. It seems we've reached an agreement. Pepe? Oh, thank the divinity you're... Wait! Pepe! Oh. Sorry, I got a bit carried away. Echoes don't usually...
Something feels off. We should go check it out, Rover.
Wind against my vines.
Excellent. Everything is in place. Now, all we need is Her Majesty's approval. O great Imperator, may you raise the tides, deliver your edict to our queen, and let the clouds cover Raguna, cleansing it of the wickedness left.
Is he praying? I know the Fesalias are extremely devout, but who is this queen? This prayer sounds odd.
O divinity in the abyss, Lord of tides and riddles, may you soon be freed. Let all lies melt away under your power.
Lord of Tide?
Huh?
Uh-oh. Things just went south. Looks like we've got a fight.
You must be that outlander, right? Since you're here, I guess you've uncovered quite a bit. Though it's insignificant compared to the truth beneath the tides. As a gesture of goodwill, let me... Your
He just turned echoes into tacit discords. Is it the petals?
You... What have...
Merely the necessary sacrifice.
Struggle harder! Entertain me!
Vitality, sower!
No, this cannot be.
How pathetic. You're nothing but a discarded pawn. Which is not unusual with the Fesalia family.
Mr. Gilberto, please explain.
I appreciate your passion for the Order, Miss Phoebe, but now is...
Oh, forgive me.
Do you really think you've won? I might just be a pawn, insignificant.
He shows no remorse for his crimes. I'll contact Mr. Alberto and have the family send someone to take over. What? That's the...
These echoes are converging towards the Sea of Clouds.
Now, let us wait in patience as the Sea of Clouds descend.
Lorelei?
According to the Codex, Lorelei is a powerful remnant creature residing in the Legends say the Sea of Clouds once flooded the Seminary of the Forgotten, reducing it to ruins before spreading to Raguna. It was Lorelei who curbed the raging clouds and ended the crisis. If they've really done something to Lorelei, then...
They are all mad. So this is what they...
We have to do something.
You two go ahead. I'll stay here and watch him until the family arrives. just in case he gets any bright ideas.
I'll stay with you. After all, this could provoke outcry from the Phasalia family. If I testify about Gilberto's misdeeds...
I agree. But what about you, Rover? All right. There's a port nearby where you can catch a gondola. It can take you close to the Atrium of Reflections. After we hand Gilberto over to the family, we'll meet up with you as soon as possible.
Please be extra careful, Rover. Wind against my vines.
Welcome, traveller. I am the Harbour Master. You intend to navigate the Sea of Clouds? Surely you've noticed today's... Yeah, we've seen storms before, but nothing like this. I wonder what's called. I see. If that's the case...
Perfect. There's still a gondola here. I believe it. It seems fate has brought us together once more. It seems you do remember me. That's right. Truth be told, I need to catch the final train in the Nimbus Sanctum today. However, So, since we share the same destination... Much obliged. Well then. Without further ado, let's be on our way.
That song, where is it coming from?
The cloud continues to spread. You may be right, this could be Imperador's test, but we must leave.
Do as you please. I'm not leaving. The relic of the Ancient One is here, somewhere. I must...
How intriguing. These seem to be reverberations hidden in the Sea of Clouds. Perhaps you've heard that this was once the Order's seminary. It appears that even after the clouds consumed it, the reverberations of its members linger on. Maybe the anomalies in the Sea of Clouds are stirring the... It seems we have some time before the train arrives. How about a little chat to pass the time? Well then, the city, an abomination of chaos, claims its first death at birth. Its mortality has become our sustenance, like a whale that slowly sinks into the abyss. This comment on Raguna comes from Rosselli, a painter from the past. Tragically, he died in poverty, his work overlooked. Now, ironically, even a mere sketch of his commands over 1 million credits. Now, what is your impression of Raguna so far? Indeed, faith is Raguna's crown jewel. Raguna has many facets. Most people only see one side of it. It's like two sworn enemies are forcibly bound together. That's Raguna. A city where tradition and innovation, openness and isolation ceaselessly wrestle for dominance. That is why the Montelli and Phasalia families are in a constant clash, as you may have seen. The Montellis champion innovation, staking all on the Carnival. Meanwhile, the Phasalias cling to tradition, colluding with the shadows that lurk in Raguna's depths. Fortunately, this long struggle behind the curtains will soon come to an end. Not because of the two families, but because of you.
Me?
Yes. You. The fated one. Perhaps you're not merely entangled in Raguna's conflict, but are, in fact, the very eye of the storm. The city's fate may well rest upon your shoulders. You may not have noticed it yet, but we are, and have been, in the same boat for a long time. Ah, there's the train. It's time to say goodbye now.
I didn't catch your name.
I'll tell you next time. As for now, let's keep it a mystery. Until we meet again, fated one, may you find your own path in Raguna.
So this is what's become of the seminary? I never expected this.
You've been here before?
No, but I've seen paintings of the seminary in the cathedral. It had an enormous dome and spires that seemed to touch the heavens. Then the order was forced to abandon it when a sea of clouds.
Have you also come to repent and seek forgiveness? The Sentinel has revealed a path to resist temptation and corruption. We need...
We're just here to...
patience. I see your eagerness for enlightenment. Like Everyone here wears a mask. Everyone in Rabuna, without exception, never unmasked. This is the source of our suffering. The mask. Like our new brothers, they wear peculiar masks of madness. Poor souls tormented by evil desires. May they find peace. Yes, their masks are filled with madness, but even wrongdoers can see. Follow Lorelei's song and your heart, and you may meet Our Lady. But if your transgressions are beyond redemption, you'll be lost in it.
So what should we do to see Lorelei?
Do you seek an audience with Lorelei? Sadly, you've come at a bad time. Lorelei is furious, and our mortal bodies...
We appreciate the explanation, but we believe Lorelei isn't.
The path has been closed.
Doesn't look like we'll be talking our way past him.
Onwards. Onwards.
Mistletoe! You're here! This is Mistletoe, one of the missing echoes. They probably followed the singing. Mistletoe, do you know...
Now, how would an echo know that, Phoebe?
They say that we just need to sing a specific song.
You can understand what it's... A specific song, huh? That's...
Oh, I have been cleansed of my impure thoughts.
Sing! Dance! For we have been...
Yes, we only need to relish.
Oh, you've also come to
The door has been shut. Simply...
Just sing? Doesn't look like we'll get more out of them.
These inscriptions and markings on the stela seem to say something, but most of these are worn out and don't look like modern Renacita script.
Let's see. This seems like an ancient holy script dedicated. I shall grant this power to... the knight. Oh, much of this text is illegible. However, the adjacent drawing is mostly intact, and the creature slowly shifts from an immense amorphous form into a humanoid shape.
Could it be Lorelei? After all, no other being that large lives above the sea of clouds.
Actually, I'm not sure if the other figure is the Sentinel. It looks a little different from the cathedral statues.
Anyway, does it mean Lorelei and nothing about the barrier, though? Are there any other clues?
We should investigate for...
Forgive me. Forgive me.
I guess singing is our only option for clearing that barrier. But which song?
The stela we saw mentioned the Sentinel. And we're in the ruins of the seminary.
Meaning it should be a chorale. There is also the inscription in front of the barrier. We mourn the martyrdom of the Blessed Maiden. Any chorales you know ring a bell?
The martyrdom of the Blessed Maiden. Could this be the aria of the Blessed Maiden? It's a chorale rarely used these days. I doubt most priests even...
The Blessed Maiden? We met a playwright named Cristoforo earlier. He shared some stories about her. Phoebe, if you know this chorale, why not give it a try?
Oh, okay then.
A song of false nature. Masking a twisted view. Tear it to shreds.
Did you get the chorale wrong?
I'm sure I sang the aria of the Blessed Maiden.
Not good. She doesn't seem too pleased with that one.
Rooney, don't run. Keep the dance going. Strike with one. The sky beckons, oh stars. Heed my calling. Leave it to me.
Worry not. I engraft you new.
Bloom from ashen shell. It's getting fun. Sprout. Keep dancing. Keep dancing.
That flower looks like the petals we found in
It's the Fraxidus. I've dealt with them before, and I've seen a flower just like this.
How long have I been in slumber? Are you also part of the dream?
No, we are not.
I am. Travelers from afar, I sense the kindness pulsing in your hearts. You must be the ones who broke the chains of my nightmare. The Oathbreakers, hiding behind their masks of madness. They tainted the Nimbus Sanctum with corrupted blooms, drowning me in rage and sorrow.
Masks of madness. I recalled those people at the entrance of the atrium mentioned it.
Had you not freed me from my nightmare, I would never be able to fulfill the Sentinel's task. The tides of the Nimbus Sanctum would have engulfed the whole of Raguna, just as they once claimed the sacred temple, now lying in ruins beneath you.
Wait. The
Yes. The Sentinel molded me from a mindless being into the form you see, and bestowed upon me the most precious gift, a soul. They commanded me to restrain the clouds and prevent the remnant energy within it from...
Can you contact Imperator? I need to meet with the Sentinel.
Unfortunately, it lies beyond my power. The Sentinel's link to the mortal realm is severed. Only through collective prayer and a rite at the height of the carnival.
A rite?
No! That's impossible! The current Primus, Fenrico the Enlightened One, was given a direct oracle from the Sentinel. The Sentinel has always...
I'm afraid the Sentinel's current state transcends mortal understanding. Your Primus is no exception. Should doubt linger in your mind, I implore you to await the rite's completion. The Sentinel will surely answer the people's call, not your so-called Enlightened One.
One last thing. Those Oathbreakers wearing masks of madness you mentioned. Do you know who they are?
All that I know is that they are not from Renacita. In the whispers between dreams, I heard them speak of the conductor.
Conductor?
It is time I return to my slumber. Their wicked acts have scarred the sea of clouds, and the song shall guide you out of this domain. Farewell, visitors.
What a wild turn this job's taken. Seeing the legendary Lorelei up close almost makes it worth it.
I'm fine.
In any case, we managed to stop their plot in time and found the missing Vitrium dancer.
Speaking of that Vitrium dancer, what brought it here? Lorelei's song? Or maybe the Sentinel's guidance? But those wearing the masks of madness, the Fraxidus, right? I'm curious about their role in all this. I think they supplied Gilberto with the flowers that turn echoes into tacit discords. What's our next move, Rover? You're right. Those snakes lurked in the shadows, using Gilberto as their fall guy. We can't expose them just by ourselves. Oh, another thing. Since the Fraxidus is conspiring with the Phassalias, that makes them an enemy of the Montelli family. There happens to be an auction at Averardo Vault today. We should tip off the family about the Fraxidus scheme. The Montellis can't afford to ignore these threats. What about you, Phoebe?
I intend to return to the Order first. While I believe Lorelei is truthful, I can't imagine the Primus would deceive our people. He is, after all, the Enlightened One. According to Lorelei, the Sentinel will deliver an oracle during the Carnival. That's when the truth will come to light.
Speaking of which, Are all Primuses called the Enlightened One?
No. Only Lord Fenrico has ever directly communicated with the Sentinel. Previous Primuses were merely indirect representatives, not the Enlightened One. Silence and composure are gifts from the great Imperator. I'll keep today's events between us, locked away in my heart.
Then I believe this is where we...
The Codex reminds us, it is not the lighthouse that guides us through the storm to safety, but our own eyes fixed on the shore. I'd like to offer these words to you.
Wind against my vines. Grafting, suffer! Chaos!
It's the same echo boat we were on earlier. Was it also attracted by Lorelai's singing?
It's called Noah.
Noah. Well, I can't understand what it's saying, but it's perfect timing. We can have it take us to Averardo Vault.
Whether you need help with working out or maintaining your health, feel free to come by my gym. We welcome...
G'day! What does our loyal client wish to inquire about today?
That's a really big waterfall. Is there no way up? Whoa, really? You can take us upstream?
Another waterfall. You sure about this, Noah?
Wind against my vines.
Averardo Vault is just up ahead. It seems this is where we part ways, Noah. Hey, I'm sure it can find its way back to the harbor. Don't worry. Now, we just...
What? You're saying someone attacked our base?
Woman, Jules, very strong.
Great. How do I talk to overclocked fried moron? Wait. Who are you?
Fire!
So, the Montelli's called in some muscle, huh?
No, this is...
Enough! Take him out!
Welcome to Averardo Vault.
My name is Zani. I am an employee of the bank. Here's my ID.
This invitation. My apologies. Welcome to Averardo Vault. How may we assist you today?
We're not here on business. We've come to brief the family on the Echo incident.
I'll arrange that immediately. Please proceed to the main entrance. A staff member will greet you there.
Would you like a fun game between the two of us?